Charlotte Smoothie is a supporting antagonist in the One Piece franchise. She is the 14th daughter and 35th child of the Charlotte family, one of the 3 sweet commanders of the Big Mom Pirates, and also Toto Land's Minister of Juice, controlling 100% island. Her bounty is 932 million berries. She was voiced by Masako Katsuki, who also voiced Toa in Dragon Ball Online, Cassidy in Pokemon, Reko Alonda in Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, and Remy Mizuchi in Sukaban Deka, in Japanese, and Don M. Bennett in English. Charlotte's personality. Smoothie approaches things with a carefree attitude. She will agree to help her crewmates if she has the time but tends not to display any interest into any task. However, she will be regretful if she fails that job. Though she may be happy-go-lucky a lot of the time, Smoothie can become very serious should the circumstance require it, and will waste no time in making tactics to smooth out the issue in the most effective way possible. She is also observing on other people's nature and will make decisions based on how someone might react, as shown when she neglected to tell Big Mom about the prisoner revolt in Whole Cake Chateau due to knowing that her mother would fly into a rage nobody would want to deal with. She also quickly realized that Katakuri was disturbed and asked him if something was wrong after he foresaw Pudding crying.
You know, when you're going to watch a lot of videos that I posted in this YouTube channel, which is actually related to Giantess characters in general in different anime and animation, but I never experienced a really smooth Giantess growth transformation that it was so unique. And this is like, it's actually like different from anything, because as you can see, this character, by the way, I'm talking about this character who is from One Piece anime. So the transformation that was happening is like a normal, like a lady was transforming into a giantess, and then she became a giantess, and then after becoming a giantess, she started experiencing another giantess growth transformation, and after that it started going on and on and on, which is crazy because it was the funny, like the thing that made me like so shocked is I didn't even notice like a character in an anime can experience a giantess growth transformation, and after the transformation had already happened, she can influence or she can trigger her body to continue growing. That is actually nuts, because you were growing and now the people who were like beside you who were like normal, now they're actually like ants. That's actually nuts. So this is crazy because as you can see, the last video I talked about Lily, who was like a giantess character in One Piece anime, and she has that ability like to transform into a giantess and shrinking down. But this character was like continue experiencing giantess growth transformation, which is crazy. And the issue is she is not like a supporter or maybe supporter of like Luffy and the Straw Hat crew. No, she was like actually like a villain, which is actually crazy and strange. So to me, this scene was so fascinating because I never see anything which is actually similar to this video. And when you're going to watch this video, it's almost 1 minute and 30 seconds, but all those minutes and seconds were worth it because the transformation that was happening was so smooth, was so amazing, that I started realizing like, damn, how can this anime be so cool? There's a lot of characters who have different devil fruit powers, but this power was actually different. Because just imagine, if she was able to transform into a like gigantic, because she was like experiencing giantess growth, like crazy. She can even reach the moon, because now the giantess growth transformation is unlimited, because you can just grow and then stop and then grow and again stop and then grow. It means you can even reach the moon. You can be like this gigantic. It's like you're gonna be like the levels of what is called that character from Fantastic Four, the movie. What is called? Galactus. To me, just by seeing this scene, I can argue like she can even continue growing until she can become like the levels of like Galactus, like become gigantic, more like being able to just see like a planet which is actually tiny and you're gigantic now. It's crazy. It's actually crazy and really nuts. I don't know. So I think this is actually a smoothest way of experiencing a giantess growth transformation. This character, by the way, after recording this video, I'm going to check the backstory of this character. I want to see what happened and what happened that made her to become a giantess like that. That is actually nuts. And what kind of devil fruit that are able to transform you into a giantess character? If there's devil fruit that can influence a character to become gigantic and also influence the same character to become more gigantic, that is actually nuts. Because now you're gigantic more than the giants themselves. Do you see what I'm kind of trying to say? All these scenes are really nuts. And now I'm realizing like, hey, you know what? Sometimes, even though One Piece has a lot of episodes, but it's worth it because every episode is really different. We have Bonnie. Bonnie's like a giantess character is okay, but also she can transform into a giantess, yes, but she kind of she's actually on the different level of this character, who is like, yes, you can transform into a giantess character and also you can shrink back, but this, no, you can just continue growing until you become massive. That's crazy. Tell me in the comments though. So now I'm actually just by seeing this scene, I'm telling myself like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea to watch actually the One Piece episodes, even though there's a lot of episodes, like thousands of episodes, but maybe it's worth it. Because when you're going to watch all the episodes, even though it's a lot, at least you will notice like, hey, these giantess characters is from like episode 1, episode 3, episode 4. And that's actually nuts. What do you think? Do you think this is actually a smoothest way of experiencing a giantess growth transformation? To most people who are watching me are big fans of giantess characters, and you guys who are watching this video, I may assume you like giantess growth transformation that are happening to these characters. To me, I'm actually wondering okay, so if this transformation is happening, I want to know the backstory. What happened? What kind of devil fruit this character ate that has an ability to increase this rapid growth of a person's size? And the issue is not you can be able to transform into a giantess character and then shrinking down into a miniature size, but no, you can actually influence the continuation of experiencing that growth, becoming gigantic. It's like when you're let me use a great example. It's like you have a tea that doesn't have sugar, right? And then you put sugar and it's not enough, and you put it again, it's not enough, and then you put it again until it's enough. It's the same thing at this character. Okay, she's experiencing a giantess growth transformation. Okay, after becoming a giantess, no, it's not enough, so she has to continue to become a giantess character. And also, not enough, again and again. Damn, that's actually nuts. Cool, but also nuts. And when I was watching this scene, I said, you know what? Even though this character, I actually don't know the actual the story about this character, but yes, I have to show you guys and give my own opinions and review about this scene because it's actually crazy. So now I think after watching recording this video, I'm going to go and start focusing on watching the actual anime, One Piece anime. But yes, I say this, but I didn't say like I'm going to do actually like an anime reaction, because as you can see, if I do an anime reaction, it's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be long, and some of you guys want something which is easy to watch and can go on do other stuff and watch other creators. So if I find different characters in different anime, I'm going to give you like, hey, you know this character? Yes, the backstory is this one, and this is crazy, this is my own opinions, so that you guys can actually relate and see these characters and find your time when you're free. You can watch all these characters and their stories and why they and how the actual I need to say, like, the one who made One Piece anime portrayed these characters, because as you can see, characters are being introduced in different shows so that they can portray different stuff. So every writers and creators who are actually making these characters, they know like, oh, I'm gonna use these characters in terms of portraying something. So yeah, so guys, if you love this video, make sure to leave a like to this video. Leave a like, please, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because most of you guys are subscribing and we are so close to reaching 6,000. So please help us. When I say help us, I started reminding about a horror movie that I watched. Damn. Don't worry, backroom movie reaction is coming soon. So yeah. So yes, please subscribe to my second channel. Has like short videos. Go there, support, which is actually amazing. And yes, share this video with your friends. Share videos which are related to One Piece. By the way, tell me in the comments, like, a list. You can tell me a list of Giantess characters who are in One Piece anime, and I'm going to cover all of them, or I'm going to give you some scenes which are actually amazing from these characters. Tell me, because I'm a newbie in One Piece anime, but I'm not a newbie in the Netflix live action. So yeah.